The hunting public.
Chat. It's that time again. It's time to watch some goofy little spooky videos.
Spooky time.
Ooh. Okay. Yes, sir. Now,
Damn.
chat, you may be thinking,
Well, you are.
I am a ghost. Well, no, I'm
Yeah.
a wraith. More specifically, you know?
Yep.
Yeah. Do you get scared by anything? If you're like the scary.
It would be so funny if I was. Oh. Oh.
Oh god.
Okay, my microphone is back. Chat.
Oh, did it cut out?
Chat. Am I scared of
Chat.
anything? What?
Oh
What?
god.
What?
Scared of anything? I'm scared of everything.
You're like that one short Mater. He was like, they say, be careful. They say there's a banshee around here. And he was talking to the banshee.
Yeah.
You're like the thing in the night. And everybody's
Oh.
like scared of you, but you're scared of everyone too.
Oh,
That's how I stem and reach a ADHD stasis by going. Ooh.
Oh god.
Ooh.
That's a wail of distress.
It's just a vocal
True.
stem.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh. Now, Chad, I know what you're thinking. Well, it's just a black screen. What the heck? Like, you must not have your video sources visible. Well, I'm here to tell you, Chad. Oh, you're wrong, bitch.
Oh.
Look at that shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh, don't you guys feel like fools?
Keep doing that, Daniel. No, not that one. Yeah. Okay. Alright.
The Hunting Public is a DIY hunting channel based in Missouri. Their primary focus is to.
Oh, yeah, by the
In
way.
misery.
Oh, I am in misery.
Yeah.
By the way, Chad, we're watching this video. So go watch it. Don't be
Yeah,
a dick.
go to Killing Scares for uninterrupted content.
True, because
Because,
we're gonna interrupt the
boy-
fuck out of this shit.
Yeah,
It's
we
gonna
are.
take us like chat. I don't think you realize they do this outside of streaming as well, and it takes us like 3 hours to get past like an 18-minute video.
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
What? You have that on?
What?
It's
That's
like that.
no way. What? Yeah. Much to Daniel's displeasure,
Yep.
we'll go off on a
Yeah.
30-minute tangent while watching a 15-minute video.
Yeah, we have to make sure we're not going to get copyrighted or anything in real life.
True.
We're going to get punished for watching something uninterrupted.
Oh?
The Hunting Public is a DIY hunting channel based in Missouri.
I don't think we'll get punished for watching this.
No, I'm
Ugh.
saying.
Oh,
like,
you're talking
just
about in
us
real
watching
life?
Stuff. Yeah, in real
We're watching a TV show. Well, we have to be transformative when we're watching it, so...
Yo, gulp. We're about to get
Gulp.
hit.
Chad.
Their primary
Yeah.
focus is to educate new and inexperienced hunters, and most of their content follows a very similar format built around that purpose. Their videos show the hunters going to different locations, finding the game, and usually completing the hunt by the end, all while explaining their thought process at each step in detail. And the video they filmed on September 25, 2022 was meant to be no different. Two of the channel's hosts, Ted and Nick, were out bow hunting deer on public land in their home state. Little did they know, this trip was about to be cut short by the most disturbing encounter they've ever had in the wilderness. The incident happened at roughly 6:45 p.m. while the two were hiding in a tree, waiting for a deer, when, out of nowhere, they heard what sounded like a loud scream in the distance.
Daniel.
It was too distinctly human to be coming.
It blends in seamlessly.
Yeah, it does, dude. It's perfect.
from an animal or something similar. And while this was plenty terrifying on its
you
own,
wish you had,
it was
like,
only the
Discord
beginning of a much
soundboard in
more
real
haunting
life?
sequence of events.
True.
True.
That would
Well.
be epic.
Daniel does.
Yeah, true. You gotta bring those buttons for when we go out into the middle of forest like this. And what that would be such an epic thing to hear is the last thing you hear on Earth.
True.
True.
You're
Yeah,
just
like-
you're like running for your life, you trip and you like roll down the mountain and you hit the bottom, and then like as like a bear's approaching you or whatever, he steps on that button, or it's like, I'm out here stroking my dick.
Yeah.
And
The bear's like,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
and like somebody's actually screaming for their lives, and Daniel just whips out this button. I feel like that would be a conduit for Nate or Daniel never saying anything again and just using
True.
those buttons.
He goes
communicate.
nonverbal.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
I'll
was
revert
fully
to
non-verbal.
dog intelligence and only use dog soundboard buttons.
Oh God.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Oh. All right.
Because not only did the screaming continue for the next 30 minutes, it also became more manic and blood-curdling with each passing minute.
Oh my God. What the fuck?
Damn.
But like, I'm not saying this is what's happening, but occasionally, sometimes people just need to scream.
True.
Yeah, dude, that's what they said that Armin does. Armin just goes to the forest and screams, and that scream, if you like really listen, it does sound
Dude.
a little bit like Armin.
Oh
True.
God.
Oh God.
That's what he does? That's lore accurate?
Yeah, that's lore accurate.
Oh!
Oh God! But dude, there was one time in our neighborhood. Oh, a couple times, but one specifically was really bad.
Neighborhood.
Yeah, I
Neighborhoods.
feel like you were there, right? Six, where like someone let out the most blood-curdling scream. I was like, there is no way that someone's not like dying from that. So we like called the police because I
Was
didn't
that
know.
like 9 years ago? 8 years ago?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was a long time ago. But dude, I never heard a scream like that before. And it was like I never heard loud.
Oh, okay.
It was so loud. It was like, oh my God. I thought for certain that someone died, but
Sorry,
nobody...
that was me. I lost a War Thunder match.
Yeah. That's the way that'd be kind of sometimes.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
But, nothing came of it. Nothing came of it. I think it was just someone letting it all out.
Oh God, but you know, it kind of be like that sometimes. Sometimes you just need to scream, and just like there's no place to scream. So you
Hey, that's what birds do all the time.
Yo.
True.
Birds be out there letting the world know, not letting the world ignore them.
Yeah, true. Birds in the morning be like,
oh my God. Just letting you know, chat, Naniel recorded that with his own voice.
Yeah, no, he sounds
that sound,
like that.
That
He
sound came... Like that. Yeah. That sound came out of a human being.
I know, whenever I hear like these like videos and stuff, there's like experts on like Monster Hunter that like this is beyond the vocal range of humans. Humans cannot possibly make this sound. And then I hear Naniel make a similar sound. I'm like, yeah, okay. You guys are capping.
That's because I'm a skinwalker, you know?
Yeah, click that button again. Dude, it sounds like found footage from some kind of alien.
I know.
It sounds like
it sounds like anything to alter it.
Yeah, I know. It sounds like what you would hear, like what the crew of the Prometheus would find.
Yeah, I know. Like a log. There's like someone talking and saying, "The shit's going down," and then like
there's an alien on the ship. Do not send a rescue ship. Do not send a rescue.
And then you hear that button.
Oh my God.
That's why anytime anyone says like that, it just isn't something a human can make. There's always room for doubt in my mind. I'm like, nah, I'm sure there's someone out there.
Yeah, someone could make that
like,
sound.
Like a certain someone that's literally in the room next to me. I can make that sound.
True. Wait, what is it called? Yeah, you know what I'm trying to find. What the fuck would I call it? What would they call it? You know that one sound? Wait.
That one like
transmission? Sound?
Were they like...
Oh, this one.
Wait.
So, these are the facts. At 1900 local...
Okay. It sounds like that, dude.
I know.
Dude.
That's exactly it.
That's the signal. Or is this sound?
That's what they're gonna play when the FBI has to raid our house inevitably some point in the future.
True.
Yeah, for some reason or another.
Oh God. Yeah. It's kind of inevitable at this point.
Yeah, chat. Don't blame us when we disappear.
Oh.
Blame the government.
Yep.
Sigh.
Things only became worse when they heard the sound of several gunshots coming from the same direction.
Oh,
Okay, now that's a little bit weird.
yeah, okay, now. Oh,
Okay, to be fair, in the United States, that could still reasonably be somebody letting out their frustration. Just screaming wildly and firing a gun into the wilderness.
yeah.
You know?
Maybe in like, yeah, deep into Montana or something.
Yes, sir, yes, sir. Yeah, see, the danger of doing that is that you don't know who's out in the forest with you, and you might accidentally hit somebody.
I know.
I know.
So if you're gonna do that, you should probably... Huh. This one won't dox our location like Google Maps will.
It does that instantly.
This is so funny. Oh, yeah, see, look.
Oh,
Oh no, it
did.
doxed us.
It
Oh,
doxed
no.
us.
Wink, wink. But yeah, no, if you're gonna do that, you might want to be somewhere like maybe like here. Just like, let's see. Kilometers? What the fuck?
Man, do I look like a filthy Europort to you?
Yeah. Okay, dog. Who the fuck?
What in the who now?
Yeah. That's what I thought. See, look. Like, right here, you're like 30 miles away from the nearest town. So, like, oh wait, never mind. 17 miles from the
Oh.
nearest town.
They don't matter.
The fuck is this? There's a shed? What the fuck is
Oh,
the shed doing
shit.
here?
It's like
What?
labeled too.
Yeah, what the
Shed
fuck?
at Watson,
Wait a second.
Dugway.
What the fuck is this? What?
Shed at Watson, Dugway.
What kind of fucking shit is this? Well, anyway.
Just fire at that shed.
Yeah, okay.
No,
If you
I'm
buy,
joking,
if you...
Jeff. I'm joking.
Oh, fire at it
In
and
GT
Mickey
in-
Mouse's...
In
No.
Mickey Mouse,
Mouse's...
in the Mickey Mouse House of Mouse game.
You just have it right there.
That's a permanent fixture of the stream now.
Yeah.
Yeah, fire at that shed in Mickey's House of Mouse online game.
Chat.
Yeah.
But you know,
With
Bezos
Goofy
right.
in mind.
Like, no gun is going to be able to fire like 5 miles away. I don't
Last.
think. Maybe a 50 caliber would have the energy to reach out that far, but I don't know. But still.
But who's firing a 50 cal out of frustration?
True.
Well, you never know, man.
Well, actually, it's pretty stress relieving. Don't like.
Yeah, Don't knock
Okay,
it till you
actually-
try it,
Don't knock it till
fucking
you
chump.
try it.
Yeah, scratch that. Maybe, like, here.
Like, you have to travel like 4 days away from the nearest like village.
Yeah,
Or you can
and
do
there's
it
no
balls
roads.
deep in the north of China.
Yeah.
True. There's no roads, and the nearest town is 45 miles away. Here, that's where you can do the. You can do this. You can do that
Ooh.
here.
Yeah. You can fire indiscriminately. But
True.
anywhere else, you need to make sure you know what you're firing at. But
Minto.
that
What?
The fuck?
oh shit. It's a little airport.
Minto.
But no, I'd
The
straight up
fuck?
call the police on that. That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, it doesn't sound
I
too
know.
hot.
Yeah, from so far away, it could be two people that just sound similar to each other, yelling at each other, and then you
Yeah.
hear that many gunshots go off. It's like, chat.
Hi. Daniel.
Oh, yeah. We both did it at the same time.
Yeah, we
Oh, is that both of you?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh my god. They even have a
Now,
helicopter.
all of this still could have had a perfectly reasonable explanation. Maybe the person screaming was being chased by a predator like a black bear and used their firearm in self-defense. However, what made this explanation unlikely were the few coherent words that could be heard in between the screaming. With
Okay, I don't know of anybody on Earth who screams in a legitimate life or death situation. Witnessing other people
Yeah, no,
in a life or death situation, I hear people scream at those all the time. Well, like in videos and stuff. Not in real life. Don't get any ideas, chat. But
Okay.
yeah, to me that didn't really sound like fear. That sounded like anger, like someone was screaming at someone, or maybe two people in an argument that went out of control or something.
yeah, it sounded like it sounded either like anguish. Oh my god, fuck. Stupid fucking. I might need a different cable for
You
my
need to
microphone.
change your diaper.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh,
Well,
you've been chewing on your cables again.
Yeah.
Yeah, sigh. But what is it called? It sounded like anguish or like anger. It sounded more like frustration though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoever is screaming, I don't think is the one in danger. If there is someone in danger, I know that some people, when they are scared, they do turn angry. So that could be an option, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yes.
the voice yelling for help and saying phrases like, "I hate you."
Oh my god. Okay, yeah, you need to call the police for that one, dog.
Yeah.
The voice became even more disturbing after the gunshots, shouting what sounded like, "Somebody help, you effing killed her," and other disturbing phrases.
Oh,
What the
that's
fuck?
definitely two people. That's definitely two different people.
In addition to the screaming, shouting, and gunshots, the two also heard the sound of multiple cars speeding off, after which everything went silent. By now, Ted and Nick were convinced they had just heard a horrific crime take place less than half a mile from their location. Unfortunately, they didn't have cell service in the wilderness to make a report, and the only way out of the woods was in the same direction as the screaming. Getting too close.
Yo, that's like a movie.
I know.
Hi.
I know it's
And
so
avoiding what could-
extra because you're like, it's just gonna be a quick day trip, but it really is worth it to get a satellite phone.
True. But
True.
yeah, they're expensive as fuck.
I know.
They're like $1,000.
Yeah, they are.
Dollar bills, y'all. $1,000, and I'm pretty sure it's like $300 for the data plan per year.
Oh,
Dang.
a year?
Yeah.
Oh,
Sigh. It's almost like
That
communicating
sucks.
directly with communication satellites is expensive and hard.
yeah.
Sigh.
Damn.
Dude, they should make like a Starlink phone.
I know.
True.
But that like comes in clutch. Some
Yo,
situations
dude,
like
it
this.
does. It's definitely worth it if it'll save your life.
Yeah. Because you can get lost even on a day trip.
Mm-hmm. In fact, you're probably more likely to get lost on a day trip.
Yeah. And since you're not
Yeah.
prepared, you're just like, oh, it's just gonna be a couple hours. You don't get the proper water and food and stuff like that.
Yes, sir.
Be an armed and dangerous group could have been life-threatening, so they decided to stay silently hidden in the trees for the next few hours, and only moved back after it was completely dark out. The two eventually made it back to their car and drove to a spot with cell reception to report the incident. However, from what I was able to find, the authorities weren't able to locate a body or even find any evidence of a crime at the location Ted and Nick provided, leaving this disturbing encounter unresolved. People on the internet have come up with several theories to explain the situation, ranging from a firing squad execution to someone having a drug-fueled mental breakdown with a gun in their hand. But many have also accused the hunting public of faking the whole thing, which is a common strategy by failing YouTube channels to go viral and gain new viewers. However, the
That's
hunting
true.
public had a fairly consistent
Yeah.
viewership before this video, and it didn't increase by a significant amount after the encounter. They also have over 1,400 other regular hunting videos, this being the only one with a strange encounter. Typically, channels that fake videos have other suspicious content. The screams also seemed far too primal and emotional for anyone to fake that convincingly. Put simply, what they heard was more than likely real. Unfortunately, it's been over 3 years since the incident, and we still have no answers on what it was all about.
Yeah, see, if they haven't
Yeah.
gone viral since, and that's not the vibe of their channel, and they haven't done anything, and they haven't done anything since then either, kind of a little bit more credible.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. Damn. And like, say those people did kill someone, if they dragged off the body or hid it well, like it's not like the police can like pinpoint exactly where it is.
Yeah,
So
unless
it'd
somebody's
be kind of
like,
easy.
reported as gone missing, it's kind of hard to, search for somebody
Yeah.
that you don't know is missing.
Yeah.
Sigh.
Let's just hope
know
they
how
were
every
just
year
LARPing.
Yeah.
They were
True.
like acting out some sort of like D&D scene or something.
In what?
A D&D scene.
Oh, yeah. No, they were just, yeah, dude. They were just, yeah, they were LARPers, bro.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
On this time, the temperature drops, everyone around you starts coughing, and suddenly you're convincing yourself you're probably fine. Yeah, that was me a few weeks ago. I kept brushing off this awful
Sponsored?
sore throat
Question
because I
mark?
really didn't feel like dealing with the whole
Yeah.
Dr. Hunt nightmare. You know, calling offices, getting put on. Then one morning, I woke up and felt like I had literally swallowed a cactus, which was my wake-up call.
Oh.
Playing phone tag, ZocDoc comes in. ZocDoc is a
ZocDoc?
free website where you can search and
What?
compare
Oh,
high-quality
ZocDoc,
in-network doctors,
guys,
choose the
check
right
that
one for your
out.
needs, and click to
Chat.
instantly book an appointment.
I'm
Yeah,
not
check
sure
it out.
how I
Just
feel
volunteer.
about
Care.
this.
They have more than 100,000 providers
I
across
know
nearly
you-
every
none of
specialty,
y'all
from
been
primary
to a
care to
doctor,
dental health, eye care to
but-
urgent
Oh,
care to mental
loud.
health.
Check
I
it
know
out.
I ain't
Plus,
been.
ZocDoc help appointments.
Oh,
Chilling scares to find and instantly
Help
book a
out
top-rated
chilling
doctor
scares
today. That's
by looking after your
ZocDoc.com/chilling
health.
scares to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today.
Ooh.
Thanks to ZocDoc for sponsoring today's video. In November 2022, a bow hunter from Michigan named Brendan Fitzpatrick was camping alone inside his hunting blind, waiting for a deer to pop into view, when suddenly he was startled by a voice he didn't recognize. Brendan looked outside to see who it was and came face to face with an angry-looking man pointing an AR directly at him. Brendan tried to
fuck?
explain the situation, but the man wasn't willing to hear any of it and kept becoming more and more hostile.
Coming out there right now.
All right.
But I just want to show you kind of why we're here. We pay good. We pay good money to hunt this property. We've been hunting it for years.
No, you ain't been moving for years. I've been here 8 years.
Do you live on this property right here?
Sir, you're not listening to me. I'm not.
I just want to talk to you. I'm sorry.
He then told Brendan to put his phone down and said what can only be interpreted as a threat.
Put your phone down.
You have an AR in front of me. I'm scared.
Esau?
Put your phone down.
Bizarre. Oh God.
Oh God.
Oh God. What happened to Zaw?
I just could, or something happened.
Oh God.
How long ago did you disconnect?
At the beginning of this like new one.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Chat.
He then
Throwing.
But I just want to show you.
tried to explain he was startled. In November 2022, a bow hunter
Yeah.
from Michigan named Brendan Fitzpatrick was camping alone inside his hunting blind, waiting for a deer to pop into view, when suddenly he was startled by a voice he didn't recognize. Brendan looked outside to see who it was and came face to face with an angry-looking man pointing an AR directly at him. Brendan
Bro, people get so fucked up about property. Like, just call the motherfucking cops.
I
I
know.
know.
Don't go confront
Like-
somebody on your property. You don't
The
have
cops
qualified
are-
immunity.
Yeah. The
There's a little
cops are
something
way
called-
more capable at handling it than you are.
Look, qualified immunity is a legal doctrine that shields government officials, including police officers, from liability in civil lawsuits unless their conduct violates, quote, clearly established statutory or constitutional rights. This means even if an official's actions are found to be unlawful, they may be protected from lawsuits if there is no prior court ruling with nearly identical facts that found similar conduct to be unconstitutional. So that means if you get into a confrontation with somebody and you fuck up, it's your ass is on the line for that. If you call the
Yeah.
police, though,
Yeah.
which is their job to handle shit like law enforcement, it's kind of in their MO. They have a get out of jail free card if things go south.
Mhm.
Whereas,
Yeah, it's almost
know.
like a good portion of property owners like this seem to buy property just so they can do this.
yeah, just so they can threaten people.
Yeah.
It really seems like that.
I know.
And they like make it their hobby.
I know. Now, I'm sure it's a tiny percentage of landowners,
Yeah. Yeah.
but these types of people who are just so aggressive about it, they just have like a fucking, like hero boner where they want to like
I
be able to, like,
know.
justifiably point a gun at somebody and be like, oh, fuck yeah, oh.
I know they want to feel like Clint Eastwood, John
Yeah.
Wayne.
Don't get me wrong, chat. I was the same way when I was like 16, 18.
Yeah, but you were.
But
you
then
were
I fucking-
16.
Yeah, but then I fucking grew up.
Yeah. You're
These
just a
people
kid.
clearly haven't.
Yeah, this is an
Yeah.
old guy.
Yeah, this is an old retard.
I know.
Just let the cops take care of it. And if it happens multiple times and the cops won't take care of it, then you can maybe go confront them. But get like 2 or 3 of your neighbors to do it.
Yeah, and like have even more clearly established land boundaries, like a gate,
Exactly.
clear signs, clear warnings that this is private property.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't actually own the property they think they do, because they'll get a land surveyor out, and the land surveyor will tell them something that they don't really want to hear.
Yeah, it's almost like, oh, yeah, it's like it all looks the same. All that shit
Yeah.
looks the same, and you can't really define where your property line is. So how can you expect others to do that without like some sort of gate or something they'd have to pass?
I know.
True.
Tried to explain the situation, but the man wasn't willing to hear any of it and kept becoming more and more hostile.
I'm out there right now.
All right.
But I just want to show you kind of why we're here. We pay good money to hunt this property. We've been hunting it for years.
No, you ain't been moving for years. I've been here 8 years.
Do you live on this property right here?
Sir, you're not listening to me. I'm not.
I just want to talk to you. I'm sorry.
He then told Brendan to put his phone down and said what can only be interpreted as a threat.
Put your phone down.
You have an AR in front of me. I'm scared.
Put your phone down.
Dude, I'm scared as right now.
Okay, well, it's going to be more scary. Put your phone down. Are you attacking me?
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. I'm hunting. I'm hunting with...
Drop your
Yeah, see, the guy who's confronting him right now, he's just got a fucking power boner right now. He's
Yeah,
like,
does.
Yeah.
oh, I actually get to hold somebody at gunpoint. Oh, fuck. Like, dude, just be a normal fucking human being, dog.
phone.
Oh my God.
No.
Phone.
Sir,
Listen to me.
I'm bow hunting. I don't have any guns on me.
I know that.
Him saying, "Are you attacking me?" while Brendan was doing everything in his power to cooperate and stay calm, it came off as
Just needlessly
That's a
escalating a
psychopath.
situation. Yeah. Not to mention, if somebody comes brandishing at you, wait. Imminent threat, proportional force. Depends entirely on the specific circumstances. Your reasonable belief of imminent danger and the laws of jurisdiction you are in. So, potentially, depending on where they live, the guy in the tent would be justified in shooting at the man pointing a gun at him.
Yeah.
I know.
Bro, just call the motherfucking police. That way you don't have to hype up a situation, get somebody going. This is needlessly escalating a situation that doesn't need to be escalated. It's just so
He
stupid.
kind of sounds like a little bit sounds like he's trying to escalate the situation.
Yeah, it kind of
Like,
does.
Like
He like wants him to act out.
Yeah, he wants him to act out so he can kill him.
That really does seem like what he's trying to do. Now, he could just be amped up because he feels like he's defending his property and he's like, "Wah." But if you look at this less charitably, it kind of seems like he's trying to cause a confrontation like that would allow him to shoot somebody.
Yeah.
him looking for an excuse to open fire and claim self-defense later. He also kept ordering Brendan to keep attacking me while Brendan was doing everything in his
Sir, I'm
Dude, this
I'm
guy,
hunting. I don't have.
like, he clearly makes it out okay. But this guy, like, he has, like, kind of like a public duty to legally pursue this guy. Like, once you're in
Yeah.
a situation like this, it kind of becomes, like, I know it sucks because legal system shit takes forever and it's so costly and everything.
Yeah.
But, dude, this is, like, kind of like an obligation to go after someone like this because who knows what he's going to end up doing.
I know. And it's like Chilling Scare said, it sounds like he's like, well, are you attacking me? Like, trying to find any reason to be able to shoot this guy.
Yeah.
Dog.
Any guns on me?
Him saying, "Are you attacking me?" while Brendan was doing everything in his power to cooperate and stay calm came off as him looking for an excuse to open fire and claim self-defense later. He also kept ordering Brendan to get out of the area while repeatedly threatening him with his gun and his aggressive-sounding dog. Brendan explained that he wasn't trespassing, and that the land he was on was legally leased for bow hunting, which was true and was something he and his family had been doing for multiple years. However, despite getting a reasonable explanation, the man refused to accept any of it and kept trying to intimidate Brendan. What made the encounter even more unsettling.
Chat? I'm not gonna say anything.
For Brendan was that the man refused to even state his name, making it clear that he had no
What?
Wait just a second. I got perfect. Get it on Goofy. Get it on my man Goofy. I gotta get one of these ads. I want to be able to just have this on hand. Okay. This, just chat. Just look at this picture of Goofy. And
Oh. Yeah, I was hoping Daniel would do that instead. Yeah, so just chat, just remember.
yeah, just remember.
Daniel, why aren't you doing it?
Oh, okay.
Wait. Alright, there, now we can go back.
interest in a civil conversation. Not only that, but he also name-dropped Chai Vang when threatening Brendan, a violent criminal who took the lives of 6 people and injured 2 more members of a hunting party in 2004. Put simply, the man was insinuating that he was willing to do the same to Brendan if he didn't comply. Took the lives of 6 people and injured 2 more members of a hunting party
That's
in
like
2004.
his hero.
Violent criminal. Not only
True.
that, but he also name-dropped Chai Vang when threatening Brendan, a violent criminal who took the lives of 6 people and injured 2 more members of a hunting party in 2004. Put simply, the man was insinuating that he was willing to do the same to Brendan if he didn't comply.
Yeah, see, that's somebody who needs to be removed from the population pool.
Yeah.
Fortunately, Brendan was able to stay composed enough to not.
The dregs of society.
The dregs of society must be...
not aggravate the man any further and live to see another day. Brendan later tried to press charges against the man, but the police weren't as helpful as he'd hoped. They essentially told him that he didn't have enough evidence to start a criminal case against the man and left it at that. However, that wasn't even the end of it. Because a year later, on November 25, 2023, Brendan's brother encountered the same man while hunting in the area. Due to what happened the year prior, he made sure to position his tree stand more than 150 yards away from the site of the original confrontation. But for some reason, the man became even more hostile than last time and directly opened fire without saying a word. Luckily, none of the shots actually hit Brendan's brother and he was able to leave the area without getting injured. However, according to Brendan, the authorities didn't file any charges against the man yet again, citing the same lack of evidence. Though people online...
Okay. Now, I'm thinking landmine or bear trap in Mickey's House of Mouse online game. Yep.
Look, that guy. He's like, they're on a hunting property. Like, there are so many deer that pass by. Like, you're just trying to trap some deer, you know? How are you supposed to know that
True.
guy stepped into a landmine?
True.
True.
Why was there like uh bear trap every square foot for a 500-foot area? 500 square foot area? Well, just gotta make sure.
Yeah. Of
You
course.
just gotta the most effective hunters do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
True.
And just go back there hunting again. But have somebody approximately 15 yards away from your position in a ghillie suit with a sniper rifle. Just waiting. Just waiting. In Mickey's House of Mouse online game, though.
Yeah. See,
Line suspect that the
Goofy, he's a reliable man.
True.
He... You know.
perpetrator might have connections at the local police department, allowing him to threaten the lives of innocent people and not face any consequences. The only silver lining in this disturbing case is that no one was actually hurt. Brendan and his family have also returned to hunting, likely at a completely different location.
Wait, how
On
did he
September
find
10,
him? He only had
2020
like 116 subscribers.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't know.
Probably from
For at
Reddit.
approximately
It
7
looked
Yeah.
like they were talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
45 a.m.,
but,
two fishermen were kayaking down Lake
Dude,
Emery in
there has to be. Can't you contact a state trooper
Kind of.
and they might?
Like a...
Would they have a different? I don't know.
I'm not sure if
mindset?
DPS... I'm not sure if DPS does investigations. I'm sure they do. Wait.
What
Do
the hell?
troopers have to be bald?
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay. It just so happens that a lot of them are like, they shave their heads like Marines do. Okay, so they do. Yeah, just call it local, the state police.
Yeah, because local police sometimes drop the ball.
Sometimes.
Sometimes, literally every day.
Yeah, more like multiple times a second.
But sometimes there's a dependable man
Who
somewhere.
happens to look like a 7-foot tall, balding state trooper.
Yeah.
True.
Look at that.
Oh, damn.
That's a reliable man right there.
True. Hunk kid.
Yeah.
State troopers are fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my god, just look at every single one of them. They all look like drill sergeants.
I know.
Yeah,
I know it's
all
because
look
of the cap.
Well, maybe not that guy in the middle there, that row. Not that guy.
Yeah, maybe not that one.
Guy. He has a little bit of like happiness to him.
Yeah.
A little.
He's less angry looking. Like, these guys look furious. This guy looks a little bit more diplomatic.
Yeah, charitable.
Charitable, yeah. But yeah, no, this guy looks like he's out for blood.
I know.
Yeah. They'll at least, there's a good chance they'll at least make that guy piss his pants. If nothing else.
With blood in Mickey's House of Mouse online
Yeah,
game.
Mickey's House of Mouse.
Yeah.
You know, some of the most
Franklin, North Carolina.
toughest, dependable men are in the kitchen.
True. And they cooking. My God.
Oh, they cooking.
Only 7:45 a.m., two fishermen were kayaking down Lake Emery in Franklin, North Carolina, when one of them spotted what appeared to be a log drifting in the water ahead. However, something about it didn't feel right. So Mark Wilkins paddled closer to take a better look, and that's when he made the horrifying discovery. It wasn't a log at all. In reality, he was staring at human remains that had likely been in the lake for multiple days by that point.
My
He was still a bit
God.
unsure and thought that maybe it was some Halloween decoration that had found its way into the lake. But the closer he got, the clearer it became. The remains were certainly real. And after taking a couple of minutes to calm his nerves, Mark dialed 911 and told them about his discovery.
I am fishing on Lake Emery and I have come across a dead body.
Are you in the water?
Yeah, I'm sitting here looking at it. I mean, it could, I mean, it looks like a dead body. I mean, there's a hand sticking up, there's a rotted face. I don't know if it's some kind of stupid Halloween spooky thing, but I'm not touching it. So
Now, discovering human remains like this is disturbing enough on its own, but what made this find even more chilling was the dark implications it suggested. You see, authorities had also found the remains of a 19-year-old boy in the same lake just a month earlier, and if the two cases were connected, it meant that there was possibly a serial killer on the loose in the small town of Franklin. While talking to the police, Mark also remembered seeing a pair of Crocs lying near the boat ramp he used earlier that morning, adding another disturbing layer to an already unsettling situation. One of Franklin. While talking to the police, Mark also remembered seeing a pair of Crocs lying near the boat ramp he used earlier that morning, adding another disturbing layer to an already unsettling situation. That said, the reality of this case turned out to be far more tragic than disturbing. The person in the lake was later identified as 50-year-old Ethel Marie Ogle. According to the official reports, there was no foul play involved in her death.
How did they know?
I mean, she's rotted, bro. Kind of hard to tell if, like, somebody died from what.
Yeah, how do you know for certain?
I know.
Why was she out there?
At first glance,
How
duck
did she
hunting
die
seems like
then?
one of the safest hunting styles out there, especially since it doesn't require hunters to spend any time deep in the wilderness, where running into angry predators like bears or bobcats is a constant concern. However, duck hunting, just like most other outdoor activities, comes with its own set of risks. Something Ethan from the Lucas Reinsch YouTube channel became well aware of in November 2020. He was out hunting ducks with a shotgun early in the morning while the sun was barely up. After staking out on a beach for a few hours and waiting for the ducks to gather, he found a target and managed to shoot it down. The duck fell a bit too far into the water, but without a boat, his only option was to wade into the water to retrieve it. And that's when everything went wrong. Ethan had plenty of duck hunting experience under his belt, but he wasn't completely familiar with this particular lake and didn't know about the sharp
lake monster sigh.
But he wasn't completely familiar with this particular lake and didn't know about the sharp drop-off a few feet off the shore. So as he got closer to the duck, the ground suddenly dropped off from under his feet, leaving him struggling to stay afloat. He also knew how to swim, but that wasn't as big of a help as he'd hoped it to be. The biggest issue at hand were his waders. That wasn't as big of a help.
What did you say?
I said I didn't even think about that. The sharp drop off.
Yeah.
He also knew how to swim, but that wasn't as big of a help as he'd hoped it to be. The biggest issue at hand were his waders. They became filled with water, sinking him deeper while also making it near impossible to move in the water.
Almost perished because of that.
Well, waders are worse than the.
perish.
It was what is it called? They were wearing boots, like waterproof boots. And the thing about waterproof boots is they don't let water in, but they also don't let water out.
Yeah.
So once they get waterlogged, they kind of just drag you down.
I know they went in because like there was a sudden drop off in the area we were in, and like one of our other cousins went into the water, and it was a little girl, and she couldn't swim, and so she was like struggling. So our cousin went over there to help, pulled her out, but as she was like going up, she pushed him down, and then he was like his boots filled with water, and yeah, he was in a pretty bad situation.
Yeah, it's good that he was relatively close to the shoreline though.
Yeah.
So it's not like he would have like drowned, but my god.
Yeah.
Sigh.
Sigh.
Yeah, but waders filling up with water, bro. That's like waterproof overalls.
Oh.
That's an entire like
up to his
body
chest.
of water. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a one big waterproof boot.
Yeah.
Filled with water, sinking him deeper while also making it near impossible to move in the water. Under normal circumstances, staying afloat is relatively easy for anyone who knows what they're doing. However, water-filled waders make this otherwise simple task infinitely more difficult, as drowning becomes a stronger possibility with each passing second. To make matters worse, the water Ethan was in was also extremely cold. Even if he could stay afloat with heavy waders, he still risked contracting hypothermia and passing out before drowning. The cold water was also tensing up his muscles and making it difficult to keep moving. And to top it all off, he was also completely alone on this trip. Having someone with you on any nature expedition increases the chances of survival exponentially. Even if a partner isn't able to help directly, they can at the very least call for help. Ethan, however, didn't have that option. All he could do was keep his calm and keep swimming toward the shore with all his energy. Fortunately, this worked. After a brief but intense struggle, he was able to find the underwater ledge and make it out relatively unharmed. And while his determination and level-headed approach certainly helped, his surviving the incident was nothing short of incredibly lucky. In May 2017, 45-year-old Richard Wesley was out bow hunting in Ontario, Canada, when he suddenly came face to face with the last animal you want to see in the wilderness, a bear. He initially tried to lay low in the bushes and hoped the bear would walk away without noticing him. Unfortunately, he was in a wide open area, resulting in the bear seeing him and coming toward him.
A big one.
One of the only options he really had left at this point was to run away, which considering
it looks like a black bear too.
No.
Yeah.
a bear's top speed of up to 35 miles per hour or roughly 55 kilometers an hour wasn't really possible. Or he could stand his ground and try to scare the bear away before it got too close. Because if the bear actually decided to attack, Richard would have no real way of winning that fight. Black bears can generate a bite force of up to 1,000 psi with their 2.5-inch long teeth, which is enough to easily fracture a human skull or even sever the head completely from the neck. Adult black bears can also weigh up to 600 pounds or 272 kilograms.
When using bear country, do yourself a favor and get yourself the dynamic duo. Which one is it? Oh, that one. Hey, get yourself some bear spray and this fucking thing.
You're gonna lose your hand, but you know, it's better than nothing. It's better than losing your life.
Yeah. Just yo, it's what's
This thing is a.
And don't fire at a bear head on. because his head can take it. Believe it or not.
True.
Try to get it from the side or
Or
little,
alternatively, you can
shoot
get
at
one of
its
these.
chest.
Sigh. Yeah, too many people got the same
Sigh.
idea.
True.
Oh God. Yeah, this one's a little nice little thing.
Watch my 9mm go bang.
True.
199.
But
Yeah, it's definitely a 9mm.
Yeah, true.
yep. Well, it's 7.62. Wait, let me see. Is the 500? Okay, so this one. Oh. It's got almost 3,000 pound-feet of force.
Damn.
And the ammo is pretty easy to craft. You just gotta get yourself some niter, get yourself some coal, get yourself some brass, some lead.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
And
Wait, isn't
smelt.
this the Russian one?
Yeah, this is the Russian one. It only has
Smelt the
1,500
casings.
pound-feet of force, but it's better at piercing armor.
So
when
Yeah.
I think it's called a headpan. Yeah. Bear skull is characterized by a wide, domed shape with powerful jaws or omnivorous grinding.
Oh, we know all about that.
True.
It was like a...
This is a skull.
It was some type of name for it. It's like in between the eyes.
Yes.
Bear's skull anatomy. Yeah, look at that. It's like angled armor. Right along here. It's kind of hard to penetrate a bear's face. So
like,
it's better to
the
go for their organs.
The gullet, the chest, the side.
True. Have you ever seen a bear tank? Bear tanks 12 gauge. Yeah, this one. Look at this.
Good, Jesse. She's charging. Oh, God.
He kind of grabbed his head a little bit.
Yeah.
He waited a good... See, this is good discipline. He waited until it was close, and then he unloaded on it.
But it's good that he runs away because he gets
look,
right
the
back
bear...
up.
Yes, sir. It was only stunned for like 5 seconds, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4. So like 4 seconds.
God. Oh, no.
So you better run. And
Yeah, that's why bear spray tends to be more effective. But some bears, just like people, some people are immune to tasing, it seems like. Some bears are just kind of immune to bear spray.
True.
True.
Yeah, so Get yourself the dynamic duo of an AK pistol and bear spray. Use the bear spray first, and if that doesn't do anything, whip out the AK pistol.
In other words, once a black bear is on top of you, there's no practical way to get it off. Plus, the weight alone can also cause asphyxiation within seconds. Not to mention the 2-inch long claws that can leave deep
Damn, that's kind of hot though.
lacerations down to the bone. So even if the bear decided to leave Richard alone after a single claw swipe, he would have likely bled out right there before help arrived. With all this in mind, he stood up and tried to intimidate the bear. Unfortunately, this backfired horribly. Instead of running away, the bear lunged at Richard and slammed into the ground. For a moment, he thought this was the end, but as he was falling down, something exceptionally lucky happened. The wooden bow Richard was holding in his hand got shoved into the bear's jaw. This not only kept the bear from shredding his arm, but biting into the wood also disoriented it enough to make it turn and leave Richard alone. So, despite coming dangerously close to losing his life, Richard was able to walk away with only a few minor bruises. But while he escaped physical harm, the psychological impact of this attack on him and his family was significant. As he
It's also probably because, I mean, naturally, people are going to back up because they're scared. But it kind of shows the bear, it's like, oh, this guy's easy shit to fight.
Yeah.
He's fine shit.
stated in an interview later, we watched the
he
video
kind of
footage.
half-heartedly
My
do
stomach
it.
just tightened.
What?
Which is he kind of half-heartedly did it, which is completely understandable. I don't feel like I'd be able to fully go at it either.
I know.
I hope I would, but yeah, that kind of came to it.
And my wife started crying. Instead of admitting that I'm scared, and I probably should have went and talked to a professional about what happened, but I just downplayed it. That said, the experience also left Richard with a far deeper appreciation for the life he has.
Damn.
Happened, but I just downplayed it. That said, the experience also left Richard.
Damn, look. It aged him like 30 years in 2 years.
Oh,
God.
Oh, God. Well, that's a nice little 16-minute video that took us an hour to get through.
Yeah, look.
In September
we're improving.
Yeah, look, we're getting faster.
Yeah, we're getting faster.
2019, 40-year-old Stephen Weber Jr. and his girlfriend Kanisha. In September 2019, 40-year-old Stephen Weber Jr. and his girlfriend Kanisha Antoine.
I like the way schools of fish, they act like a hive mind like that.
I know.
You can just see like them all move at once.
September 2019, 40-year-old Stephen Weber Jr.
Like
and his girlfriend Kanisha Antoine went on a vacation to Pemba Island. Stephen had been dating Kanisha for a while by this point and had planned to propose to her during this trip. What neither of them knew, however, was that the happiest trip of their lives was about to turn into an irreversible tragedy. The groundwork for this tragedy was laid when the two arrived at the island and checked in to stay at the Manta Resort just off the coast. It had a nice, uninterrupted view of the ocean, as well as a roof area to relax and enjoy the tropical weather. However, the most important feature of this resort was the underwater room, which offered a 360-degree view of the marine life surrounding the resort. This room served as the whole idea behind how Stephen had planned to propose. He put on swimming goggles and dived down to one of the windows in this room, prompting Kanisha to begin recording. He then unrolled a paper note inside a Ziploc bag and pressed it against the window. It read, "I can't hold my breath long enough to tell you everything I love about you, but everything I love about you, I love more every day." He then flipped the note, and on the other side was a marriage proposal for Kanisha, reading, "Will you please be my wife?"
Oh, it's so cute. What?
He'd also showed the wedding ring he'd brought for this occasion before swimming up to hear Kanisha's response. At this point, Kanisha stopped recording and rushed to the surface floor, eager to give her answer. But once she looked outside, instead of a smiling Steven, she saw nothing. Steven was nowhere to be seen. Kanisha climbed the roof, hoping he might have been up there. Unfortunately, there were no signs of Steven anywhere. He had vanished somewhere between showing her the ring and swimming up to the surface. After understanding the full gravity of the situation, Kanisha called for help, with several locals rushing to her aid. Unfortunately, it took some time to find Steven. He was floating in the water, and by that point, it was already too late. Some resort workers tried to revive him with CPR, however, it wasn't effective. Steven had miscalculated how long he could hold his breath underwater and drowned before he could reach the surface. You can even see his hand shaking as he holds the ring near the end of the video, his body desperately telling him he needs air now. But in an effort to get his point across and make the moment that much more special, he ignores this, and unfortunately pays the ultimate price.
That is so soul crushing.
I know,
everything
dude, that's
about that
fucked.
situation is so fucked.
Yeah.
I know.
Like,
My
there's like
God.
really no words for it. It's just so fucked.
I know. Yeah. Man.
Joe is a YouTube channel that occasionally posted travel videos up until 3 years ago. Most of these were typical travel vlogs showcasing the hosts of different expeditions around the world. However, out of the roughly 30 videos they've uploaded, one stands out for just how disturbing it is. This video contains a collection of footage Joe and his friends captured while doing technical dives in the Blue Hole in Dahab, Egypt, which is often considered the deadliest diving spot in the world. There are a few conflicting reports on the total number, but most people agree that somewhere between 130 and 200 divers have met their end while trying to reach its depths. That is an
What the fuck? Why?
Yeah, I know. It's like, just leave it alone.
It's the Mount Everest of it's the Mount Everest of goofy divers. It's murky divers.
Oh, murky divers.
Murky divers.
It's the Mount Everest of murky divers.
Oh,
average of 8 lives lost per year, and unfortunately, the total is still going up. What's worse is that the remains of many victims are never recovered, which is exactly what made Mini Joe's video so unsettling. Their dive started off like any other, but as they descended deeper, they came across the tanks, lines, and suits of those who came before and never made it back. Some of the remains were wedged into narrow crevices on the ocean floor, hinting at what might have gone wrong for them. Most were also taken over by the environment, suggesting they might have been down there for years. Above all, these encounters served as a constant reminder of the true danger of technical diving. Divers often have to carry multiple...
Is there something going on outside? Or is that just background audio of this video?
Constant reminder of the true danger of technical diving. Divers often have to carry multiple heavy tanks before they can even begin the descent. Then, once they're in the water, they have to constantly monitor their oxygen levels while also staying aware of their surroundings. Things only become more dangerous the deeper they dive, where even a moment's distraction can quickly turn fatal. However, all of this is true for any dive, regardless of the location.
I think it is background audio. But damn, that guy had 4 tanks.
Once they're things only they have to constantly monitor their oxygen levels while also staying aware of their surroundings. Things only become more dangerous the deeper they dive, where even a moment's distraction can quickly turn fatal. However, all of this is true for any dive, regardless of the location. What makes the Dahab Blue Hole even more dangerous is the false sense of security it provides. Blue holes, for those who don't know, are like vertical caves in oceans that go a lot deeper than the surrounding ocean floor. And the one in Dahab, Egypt is an even more extreme version of that. One of the biggest contributors to its deadliness is its depth of about 426 feet, or around 130 meters, which isn't very apparent from the surface. It's also an almost vertical drop to the bottom. This catches many new divers off guard, causing them to miscalculate their gas levels.
Wait. Is that something on the highway, or is that something nearby?
What is it?
We'll just
Like
go.
a car? Wait, let me go look.
Yeah, let me go look.
Might be a car. Just occasionally you can hear it outside. Yeah, I think it's further away. What you doing? Yes. You don't have to. I was just saying, I was just wondering if you guys heard anything.
What it is.
Well, I haven't heard it since... I haven't heard it since I brought it up, but... It sounded like either like a distant gunshot or a car like running over something. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's not a big deal. I was just wondering if you guys heard it. Sigh. They all getting up and coming in here for nothing. What? And now Beeza is going to do laundry. Sigh.
Wait, I'm gonna go ahead and do a small load real quick. Just put it in the washer.
Oh, God. I know, dude. That's fucked up. That's a rap on old Jakey is a crazy... That's a rap on old Jakey. It's a crazy thing to say when you're about to die. Oh, God. I'm not blaming the woman whatsoever. But if it was me and I didn't see anybody come up, I would have immediately dived into the water to see if I could see anything. Instead of like calling for help. I mean, calling for help was like the better thing to do, but I feel like I would have like jumped in and been like, oh fuck, where the fuck did they go?
All right. Did you find out what it was?
No. I was just wondering if you guys heard it. I'm not trying to figure out what it is, really.
Oh, okay.
It's not like that big of a deal. I was just trying to figure out if it was distant or like pretty close. Damn. Sigh, why did everybody decide to do laundry now? Snore.
Because it's getting late.
Where's the soundboard? Yes, sir.
This hour. How convenient. I'm gonna take the next exit.
How convenient.
I'm going to take the
Shrimp
next
family.
exit.
Okay, shrimp family.
Okay,
Who wants
shrimp
some
family,
shrimp?
who wants some shrimp?
Shrimp on sale at this hour.
I do.
How convenient. I'm gonna take
I
the next
love
exit.
shrimp.
Have we watched that on stream? I'm pretty sure we have.
I don't remember.
There's shrimp on sale in the next exit.
Oh wait, this isn't the right one. Incredibles.
Incredibles.
Where is it?
I think it's just the strip credibles.
No, there was one where he was like dipping the shrimp.
Back.
Daniel, send us that video.
Yeah, I was looking for it recently, and I saw it was taken down, but I still had it. No, well,
shit.
it was privated. Well, not privated. You're still able to access it, but it wasn't visible.
It was unlisted.
Yeah.
Do you have
Did
the
you have
link?
it downloaded?
Well, I downloaded it, and I have the link. I'll go and just send the link.
Oh,
Send the link in
Daniel
general.
comes in clutch.
Yes, sir. This is why you
Yes, sir.
archive. Everybody's like, you could just go find your content on the internet again. I don't know why you guys download it. Cause shit gets taken down, yo.
Okay, I'll put
Who
it in
says
the annual
that?
content.
A lot of
there
people
it
say
is.
that. They make fun of people for
So
archiving
dumb.
shit.
Shrimp.
Okay.
Shrimp.
There's shrimp on sale in the next exit.
Shrimp on sale at this hour. How convenient. I'm gonna take the next exit. Close one.
Close one.
I'm going to Parallel Park.
Going to Parallel Park.
Alright, shrimp family, who wants some shrimp?
I love shrimp.
It's just so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Yo. Yeah, this is YouTube piss.
Yeah, I know. It's a I love shrimp.
I appreciate how he is not selfish with his shrimp. He makes sure to include his family in his shrimp-related activities when the chance arises.
I know. So
True.
thoughtful.
True.
Yeah,
I
and
know.
the screech that like I
Yeah.
Close one. I'm going to Parallel Park.
Oh, wait.
that was before.
Okay, dog.
And tragically become another name on the memorial near the diving site. One of the most well-known cases of this is 22-year-old Yuri Lipsky, a Russian diving instructor with plenty of experience under his belt. However, he had no prior experience with the Dahab Blue Hole, resulting in it taking his life.
Bro, how the fuck are you 22 and an experienced instructor in anything?
I know.
What the fuck?
The footage from his recovered diving camera showed him descending into the depths faster than expected, struggling to keep his gas levels in check, trying to quickly slow down his descent, causing the buoyancy device to burst, and eventually succumbing to nitrogen poisoning in just 4 minutes after starting his dive. However, the sheer depth is only one part of this blue hole's danger. As Mini Joe's video demonstrated, the other part of its lethality comes from the network of partially collapsed caves littered throughout the area. They promise incredible views and look like prime diving spots at first glance, but in all reality, they are deceptively difficult to navigate through. Narrow passages and jagged rocks are everywhere. A single mistake can leave a technical diver stuck in one of these caverns with no way out until their gas tanks inevitably run out. The terrain also makes recovery extremely difficult, and many families of the fallen often opt to just leave their loved ones down there so as not to endanger even more lives in recovery attempts, which explains why Joe came across so many diving suits in his video. In July 2016, a diver named Jacob Childs went on a group diving trip off the coast of southeast Queensland, Australia. The boat stopped roughly 35 miles or about 56 kilometers off the coast, and Jacob was the second to last person to dive. However, a minute after entering the water, the diving line slipped out of his hand. He thought he could swim back to the boat and start over, but as he got closer, he was shocked to realize the rope had been pulled in, and before he could think of what to do next, the diving line slipped out of his hand. He thought he could swim back to the boat and start over, but as he got closer, he was shocked to realize the rope had been pulled in. And before he could think of what to do next, a strong current swept the ocean surface and separated him from the boat. To make matters worse, the captain of the boat also sped off to go fishing while everyone was diving. By the time the other divers got back to the boat and realized Jacob was missing, he was already completely out of their view, leaving him stranded in the middle of the ocean 35 miles from the nearest piece of land. That said, the distance from land was the least of Jacob's worries at that moment. For starters, the water around him was nearly 20 degrees Celsius, which is about 68 degrees Fahrenheit. This wasn't nearly cold enough to make him freeze up and pass out immediately, but it was cold enough to slowly sap away his body heat, making him more susceptible to hypothermia and exhaustion with every passing minute. It was also late in the afternoon, and the sun was about to go down, meaning it was only going to get worse. After a while, a rescue plane flew above him twice, but it didn't see him. And this was while it was still bright, and the inflatable indicator was visible from quite a distance. He knew that once it got dark, his chances of being rescued would drop to almost zero.
Well, the sun's going down. The sun goes down.
Like, start screaming.
That's a wrap on old.
That's a wrap on old Jakey. Oh God!
Oh God!
Dude, that's so fucking. That's so fucking based.
I know.
That is.
That's how you react to your own death.
Yeah. Well, it's a wrap.
Well, that's a wrap on old Jakey.
For this video in the chat.
Oh. True, I need to.
Chat. Check out Chilling Scared. Subscribe. Drop a like.
The sun goes down, they won't do nothing.
Yes.
That's a wrap on old. I guess.
Sorry.
Unfortunately, there was nothing Jacob could do at that moment but wait and continue recording what possibly could be his last message to his family. Identifying the right direction and then swimming for over 35 miles would have been next to impossible. If he had taken it upon himself to try and reach the coast, he would have likely exhausted himself and drowned partway through. He did try to follow a fishing boat he saw in the distance, but quickly realized that he wouldn't be able to get close enough to get its attention.
Yeah, 35 miles is insane.
Yeah, I know.
Like 7 miles is crazy. 35 is a crazy. It's like, dog.
Yeah.
You're cooked.
Dude, he needs to be screaming a bit.
Yeah, he might exhaust himself screaming.
Yeah, I know.
If there's a fishing boat nearby.
The captain. Yeah.
Yeah, if there's a fishing boat nearby, he should be screaming then, but not while there's nothing nearby him.
Yeah.
Leaving him feeling dejected.
way too far for me. It'd be like 15, 16 meters now.
Besides, swimming too far from his original location would have also reduced his chances of being saved, since rescue teams would no longer know where to look. As the sky got darker and the rescue plane failed to spot him multiple times, the frustration was beginning to set in.
There's a plane coming back. There's a rescue boat way over there. Helpful.
Bro.
The salty seawater was also making—
That's gotta be so, like, frustrating, bro.
I know.
Seeing, like, rescue just out of reach.
I know.
Yeah.
beginning to set in.
There's a plane coming back. There's a rescue boat way over there. Helpful.
The salty seawater was also making him extremely dehydrated, worsening his chances of survival by the minute. However, Jacob was experienced enough to know that panicking or getting angry wouldn't do any good. The right thing to do was to stay put while exerting the least amount of effort. After drifting in the middle of nowhere for over 6 hours, he was finally spotted by a helicopter and brought to safety on a rescue boat.
Oh my gosh,
As he nearly below the horizon, he came dangerously close to losing—
The helicopter's probably got a, like, an EOIR system on it.
Oh, like infrared or something?
Yeah. Although you would think the plane would, too.
Yeah.
I know.
I guess not.
On a
Maybe
rescue
it's
boat.
easier to
With
spot
the sun
during the day or during the night for some reason.
Maybe.
nearly below the horizon, he came dangerously close to losing his life that day. Fortunately, he was able to recover
Oh,
with
looks
no
like he has some
permanent
sort of
injuries.
light on him.
Yeah.
Losing his life that day. Fortunately, he was able to recover with no permanent injuries.
Well, physical
On the 26th,
injuries, at least, you know,
Yeah, I
you don't know what that
Yes,
did to his
sir.
mind.
I know.
I'd be like,
But dude,
you said we fight together.
yeah, I said we fight together. It was like,
I
dude, that fucking asshole boat that brought them out there.
Yeah, I'm
just
just
like
gonna go
goes away for.
fishing.
I know, it's like you.
Man, I was wishing I was fishing.
As they
I know.
abandoned their friend.
Man, wishing I was fishing right now.
Wait, I can do just that.
Oh, wait. I can just go do that.
Was it Toe Mater in charge of the fishing boat?
Yeah.
6th of May 2013, a group of 3 tugboats was trying to stabilize an oil tanker during a harsh storm nearly 20 miles or 32 kilometers off the coast of Nigeria. That's when one of the boats, named Jaskin 4, got hit by a massive rogue wave. This
Why would... What?
What the
Why the fuck would tugboats be 30 miles out to sea, or 15 miles out to sea, trying to stabilize an oil tanker? What the fuck?
capsized the boat, causing it to sink rapidly.
Why not?
I think we're about to find
you know,
out.
They do, you know, the fishermen, you know, these types of jobs, you know, they're just doing that for fun, you know, like you were saying a few weeks ago. They're getting splashed around by waves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
It is
goofing
pretty
around.
fun.
It is pretty
They're
fun.
like having fun.
Yeah, those goofballs just goofing around.
Yeah.
Got hit by a massive rogue wave. This capsized the boat, causing it to sink rapidly and disappear below the water surface within seconds. The company behind this operation, West African Ventures, immediately sent off a rescue mission. However, the harsh weather made any immediate rescue efforts near impossible. They eventually sent a helicopter to look for any survivors who managed to swim back to the surface. Unfortunately, even after a full day of searching, they didn't find a single member of the Jaskin 4's crew who was still alive. This left the company with no choice but to presume the crew deceased and begin a body recovery diving mission instead. The task of retrieving their remains was handed down to 6 saturation divers who were laying underwater oil pipes nearby. The only reason they were chosen for the task was because they were the closest to the site of the incident. Still, it took them around a day to reach the site and begin looking for Jaskin 4. The harsh waves had shifted its position significantly from where it capsized, causing even more time lost before the retrieval mission could begin. Unfortunately, that was far from the only hurdle the rescue divers would face on this mission. Once they located the Jaskin 4 and dove down to it, they discovered that the boat had turned upside down. It was now resting on its primary mast, which could collapse at any time. Due to significant pirate activity in that area, all of the Jaskin 4's entrances were also locked shut, forcing the divers to use specialized underwater torches just to gain access. Sadly, their assumption turned out to be correct. By the afternoon of the 28th of May, 2 days after Jaskin 4 had sunk, the rescue team managed to recover—
That's like pretty quick though.
Yeah.
2 days
that
off the
is.
coast of Nigeria? Like,
I know.
dude.
A lot of the time you hear like months or years later.
I know. Yeah. Wait. Um. 12th of August. Took more than 16 hours to just locate the submarine. How long? Rescue response. How long did it take? 9 hours after the boat sank, Northern Fleet Commander Admiral Popov ordered the first search for the submarine. Till 7 o'clock Sunday, the next day, they didn't even find it. Foreign assistance refused.
Says Russian rescue efforts falter.
Yeah, falter. So now it's been like, what? Like a day and a half? The initial incident happened at 11 o'clock on the 12th. And then at 10 at night, they began searching for the Kursk, and then failed to locate it.
Like, well, it's a spy submarine. Like,
14th of August.
It's supposed to be super like sneaky. It's just sneaking by us, you know.
True.
It's invisible to us, guys. Like, but it's your own fucking sub. I know, but it's literally covert sub.
It's covert sub.
Covert sub. Covert Gabor.
The 15th of August, 3 days after the sinking, they finally arrived with a Krinj ship. When did they finally get down there? Norwegian divers arrived on the 18th of August, on the 6th day.
Dude.
Oh my god, 7 days after the disaster, the rescue submarine finally arrived.
They're like, well, can't rush perfection.
True.
True.
What the fuck? They're like, well, wishing I was fishing.
Well, they just know that no action can be perfect, so they didn't do anything about it. That's why.
Oh god.
Oh,
a Norwegian diver is never early, nor is it late. It arrives precisely when
they arrive precisely when Russia allows them to. Because initially, they refused assistance.
Oh.
Yes, sir. A rescue is imminent. Takes them 7 days, and eventually Norwegians have to do it for them. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
the remains of 4 crew
So 2 days is pretty quick.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
members.
for,
Though
for Nigeria, you know things are bad when Nigeria responds quicker to just a tugboat sinking than a Russian submarine fucking sinking.
I know.
2 were still missing.
That's 'cause they
but
actually
just
have
as
a
all hope
soul.
seemed lost.
True.
Oh god, true.
Members. Though 2 were still missing, but just as all hope seemed lost, one of the divers named Tony Walker made an incredible discovery. For some context, Tony was being instructed on what to do by his supervisor Colby Veretz from the surface. Tony was also inhaling a gas mixture which was partially helium, making his voice higher. While looking around the upside-down boat, he came across what looked like a human hand. He assumed it belonged to yet another fallen crew member, but to his surprise, the hand moved and grabbed him back.
Alright, so you should be walking.
Yeah, I remember seeing this like years ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a miracle.
What's that? Okay.
I know.
Alright, you found one, yeah? He's alive, he's alive. Okay, keep him there, keep him there. Alright, just, alright. Alright, just hold him there, okay? Just keep him there. No, I don't know what we're gonna do. Alright, just keep him there and keep him calm, okay? Alright, just reassure him, pat him on the shoulder. Okay.
Dude, just imagine that.
Dude, that
just
poor
imagine
guy.
like the overwhelming dread that you would feel from being down there for 2 days in just the
I
pure
know.
dark. And then
Yeah.
like the relief that you would feel seeing like divers coming down to get you.
I know.
Dude, like I would never recover from that mentally.
I know.
I know.
My god.
All I would do is like just, well, you don't even want to be talking too much because you only have so much like air.
Well,
But
I saw like a breakdown of what he did. He was like splashing water into the air, and apparently that absorbs some of it.
oh,
Some of the CO2.
really?
Damn.
And he was like
a
smart
life
enough
hack.
to do that. Yeah. Apparently that
Based.
helped. I'll have to like see like if it actually.
I
does a
also
lot.
didn't he like change rooms and that helped him survive?
And maybe it's been a while.
Yeah, I watched a video on it like 5 years ago or whatever.
Yeah.
But my god. How is he not hypothermic in the water?
I know.
It
like,
is
dude.
Africa after all.
Well, yeah, but like this is pretty deep down, and like even 80-degree water, you can get hypothermia in.
Yeah.
Well,
In the
maybe
dark.
I heard that the water was steadily increasing in the room, so maybe it was just like, he was like warm, and then as the water increased, he got
might
like
have been-
colder and colder. Maybe.
He might have been
Maybe.
moving around because like
Yeah.
you can preserve some body temperature by moving around stuff.
Yeah.
Was 29-year-old Harrison O'Kenny, Jaskin 4's resident cook. After over 60 hours underwater, Harrison was somehow still alive. He also seemed quite aware of everything that was going on around him and remained calm to help the rescuers do their job.
Which is crazy.
I
Yeah,
know.
that is.
Quite aware of everything that was going on around him and remained calm to help the rescuers do their job. Apparently, Harrison was in the bathroom when the boat capsized. He tried to rush to the emergency latch, but water rushed in and trapped the crew inside. To his knowledge, Harrison was the only one who managed to survive after creating a makeshift indoor raft from plywood, cardboard, and a mattress. After finding him, rescuers gave him fresh water and a harness to keep him close. However, the divers knew they didn't have much time to plan a proper rescue mission. You see, the air pocket Harrison was in was about to run out, likely in less than an hour. Harrison could end up suffocating if they didn't act quick enough.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Dude, they found him just in time, dog.
Yeah,
I
dude.
know.
That was like, Jesus, dude.
Yeah, thank god.
Was about to run out,
Thank
likely in less than an
you,
hour.
Lord.
Harrison could end up suffocating if they didn't act quick enough. On the other hand, they couldn't just strap him into a rope and pull him back to the surface. He had already spent over 2.5 days in an extremely high-pressure environment. Taking him to the surface too quickly could have caused decompression sickness, which in extreme cases can also be lethal. Fortunately, due to their job of installing underwater oil pipes, the divers were uniquely equipped to deal with these exact issues. More specifically, they had a pressurized diving bell attached to the vessel, which they put Harrison in after consulting a doctor.
Yo,
It was a
what the
perfect
fuck?
vessel for that.
Yeah.
Oh my god, everything's perfect.
They had a pressurized diving bell attached to the vessel, which they put Harrison in after consulting a doctor. Had this been a standard diving crew with regular scuba gear, they wouldn't have had anything to keep Harrison alive. Once back on the surface, he also had to spend some more time in a decompression chamber to avoid decompression sickness, and was fairly okay after that. However, while he recovered physically, the mental trauma of being trapped in an upside-down boat on the ocean floor for over 2 days with no idea if anyone was coming to save him left him with PTSD, something he is still recovering from to this day.
Oh god.
Oh,
I know.
God.
On December 13, 2013, YouTuber Kodiak Thunder uploaded a video showing a near-death experience he had while diving. Unlike many other divers, Kodiak's motive wasn't to just dive as deep as he could or reach some underwater landmark. Instead, his diving sessions were more about catching fish and crustaceans by hand or with a spear gun. But while chasing a lobster, he swam too far into an underwater cave. He managed to catch the lobster he was after, but when he turned around, he had no idea how to get out.
Oh no.
Shit.
Fortunately, after swimming around in the cave for a few minutes, he was able to find the exit and swim out without any trouble. However,
my god.
this was incredibly lucky. The thing is, diving on its own is incredibly dangerous. A single distraction can quickly spiral into an irreversible tragedy. But unless they're very deep, divers at least have the option to just swim up to the surface and wait for rescue. Though, not with cave diving. One of the primary hazards in a cave is the environment itself. Unlike the open ocean, many underwater caves have floors covered in extremely fine silt. A poorly controlled fin kick, or even the exhaust bubbles from a regulator hitting the ceiling can dislodge this sediment. This creates a silt out, a condition where the water's visibility drops to absolute zero instantly. Divers' high-powered lights become useless, and in some extreme cases, the diver can't even see their own hands, let alone their surroundings. This also makes them unable to see their gauges or the guidelines. In short, they no longer know where they're going, where they're supposed to go, or whether they're getting the right gas mixture. At best, they can keep swimming and hope the cave is straight enough to eventually lead them away from the murky water. But if they can't monitor their gases, nitrogen poisoning can become a serious problem. It impairs both their cognitive and motor function, leaving them to take their final breaths in the cave unless someone is there to rescue them. Even then, rescue isn't always an option. Many underwater caves are extremely narrow, and with tanks and other essential gear, navigating these tight spaces becomes even harder. In most cases, there isn't even enough room to turn around, so if one diver passes out, the others can get trapped behind them and lose their lives there as well. One of the most well-known cases of this exact scenario happened on February 6, 2014, when a team of 5 Finnish cavers visited Norway to go cave diving through Plura Cave. All 5 of them were veteran cave divers and knew exactly what they were doing. They even had mapped out the exact route they planned to follow. However, as they were crossing the narrowest section of the cave, the cylinder of one of the divers got stuck, preventing him from moving forward and blocking the others behind him. The chaos of the situation resulted in 2 of the divers panicking, failing to monitor their gauges, and passing away within minutes. The other 3 barely made it out alive as well. One had to squeeze past the stuck diver by removing his gear and swimming the rest of the way, gasping for air from tiny pockets along the ceiling. The remaining 2 had to turn back and exit through the original entrance with almost no air left in their tanks. The fact that any of them made it out alive was nothing short of a miracle, highlighting the true The remaining 2 had to turn back and exit through the original entrance with almost no air left in their tanks. The fact that any of them made it out alive was nothing short of a miracle, highlighting the true horror of underwater cave diving. Because when things go even slightly wrong during a cave dive, even the most experienced and well-prepared divers can struggle to survive.
Damn.
That sucks.
Bermeja.
It's just like you just mess up for just a moment, just a minute, and you put
Yeah.
yourself and everybody else in danger.
Super 8 static.
Yeah.
I know. Damn. Oh, shit. Oh. Damn, we're almost at 2 hours.
Oh, okay. No.
Should we end?
Yeah. I'm getting a little sleepy.
Oh.
I can't too. Yeah. All right. Well, Chad, have a good night and some sweet dreams. It's been
Dreams.
It's been real.
It's been
Real gay.